So Operation 13-2 is an organization that assists with homelessness. This transformation project was a media arts project primarily to bring awareness to homelessness in your community and how you can help.
Step one was finding Kat and getting with her and allowing her to tell her story, which took a lot of strength and a lot of bravery to be open and honest with us and let us know as much about her situation that she could.
And I actually was staying in a tent underneath a bridge, and I couldn't even believe that I was actually there at that time, because I was like, where did my life go? I came here with a family and I'm sitting here with nothing.
Part of the process was writing the song, which we wanted to capture her story. We wanted to tell her story in an artistic way. We wanted to be authentic and not sugarcoat it, but also keep it clean and family friendly. And we also brought in our media arts director, Desmond Yates, also known as the Average Hero. Des is a real leader on this project where he was able to use his gift to storytell. So Kat was a big part of the writing process. When she came into the studio, she sat with him and they just talked for hours about her life and different experiences that she had been through. And he was just writing. And since he has a gift and a way with words, he was able to kind of tie it in to make this song.
So I don't have superpowers. I'm not a cool superpower guy. Like I'm a regular human being, but I have these gifts and abilities to make music and dance. And I've always saw that these gifts would invoke emotions. I could, help people. I could communicate with people. So it's almost like a superpower, but I'm still an average person. Being able to use my gift to either help people, encourage people, or share their stories and encourage them with what I have going on. And doing it in a way to inspire other people to be average heroes. So I wear a mask and everything. So being able to be the average hero in this situation with Kat, it was awesome, because in the music video, it was like I got to portray her thoughts.
I'm fighting fears, fighting tears, even though I moved to this new location. It's like the years of my frustrations won't go away.
You really experience it firsthand, and she showed us where she lived. Like, she called this place her home. Like a person who deserves love, is living in this tunnel for 2 years. And she explained, like, she had to stack pallets up in order to get away from the water. Javelina were running through there. She said drug dealers, cops are chasing people. It wasn't just a song anymore. It's not just, I'm writing this song. No, like, this is her story. I'm excited about just how all this is coming together. It's been such a wonderful experience. Like this is the stuff you live for as an artist.
Yes, so one of the key components of this project was transformation, which is where the name came from. So since Kat was transforming her life in other ways, spiritually, even physically, with getting off of the streets, getting into housing, we wanted to reward her for her progress and also just show her what it feels like to feel good again and, to be treated with dignity. So part of that was hair and makeup. Shout out to Bell Bottom Beauty for all of their support in that makeover process. Naye is the owner of Bell Bottom Beauty, and we had a really good time at her salon just talking about her own history with her family and loved ones, and also providing that makeover on Kat's hair and her makeup. So she came out of there looking gorgeous, feeling her best, and looking her best.
She went on a little shopping spree and got some new clothes, a wardrobe, all these things in kind of preparation for the video.
Yes, a special thank you to Tiptoe Nails. Lucy is the owner over there. She opened up her nail salon and treated us so well, and we were able to get Kat's nails done. She got a full manicure and just left there feeling good. Thank you, Lucy at Tiptoe Nail Salon.
My name's Katrina Calloway, but you can call me Kat.
Perfect. And where are you from?
I'm from Florence, Arizona. I was a single mom raising 3 of us girls. My relationship with my mom, me and her was really, really close. She was always wanting what was best for me. She actually, it hurts me today to say this, but she never really had much of a life of her own, because after she got us raised and stuff, then because I wasn't responsible at the time, she had to raise my kids as well. One of them she did not have with her, ended up going to the state, and it really broke me down. So losing a child to CPS and stuff is like the worst feeling in the world. It's because you can't do anything about it. It happened, and there's nothing we can do about it. For a long time, I couldn't even have a picture of him or anything around me because I could not handle it. But God literally lets everything in this world happen for a reason, and I clearly was not in the right place for him to be raised by me. Because I was into stuff that I shouldn't have been in and all this other stuff, and he really, really needed to be where he was taken care of. And I'm thankful for that to this day. My daughter holds a lot of resentment towards me. She's 21 and she's got a kid of her own now, which is my grandson, and he's 3 years old. She still needs some time to actually get over the hurt and stuff because I wasn't there for her the way I should have been. And it's taken a lot for me to actually grow up and realize that. It hurts me, but at the same time, all those years she was hurt. So it doesn't happen overnight. My son's amazing with it all. My daughter is too, but my son, he'll be like, yeah, you go, Mom, and all this other stuff. And he's like, I told him about this happening right here. And he was like, that's freaking awesome, Mom. I'm so proud of you and everything else. And it's a good support for me. I actually wasn't homeless until I actually came to Sierra Vista. I actually got with somebody that I thought was good for me and everything like that. And he threw me out into the cold, and I had nowhere to go. And with me being new in Sierra Vista, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if there was any resources or anything like that that I could go to. And I actually was staying in a tent underneath a bridge, and I couldn't even believe that I was actually there at that time, because I was like, where did my life go? I came here with a family and I'm sitting here with nothing.
Yes, part of the project was the music video production where Kat took us to the tunnel that she lived in. For 2 years she lived in this tunnel, and it was very eye-opening. I think it was emotional for everyone involved. It was uncomfortable, and to think that a real local woman was living there, and there's still people living there now, should make you uncomfortable, and you should want to be part of the change when you realize that this is a way of life for people.
I felt so unworthy of actually having good things that I was so scared to actually step out and try to find a job at the time, because I felt like they were going to look at me and be like, no, we're not going to hire her because she's this type of person. A lot of people are very judging about homeless people, and really I used to actually be that person until I became homeless myself. It looks good, and so I started doing the drugs again really bad. And that spiral that I had, it just went down so fast now. I actually had some dope meth on me or whatever. I went to the bathroom because I was extremely tired, and I smoked some that I had just barely gotten. And I hit the pipe and stuff a few times. I walked out and instantly hit the ground. So they rushed me to the hospital, and they put me into the emergency room and everything, and I flatlined. They had to bring me back. I actually had a fentanyl overdose. And that's the scariest thing. I kept on talking to my mom, and my mom, she passed away in 2015, and I kept talking to her, telling her, please don't let God take me. I'm not ready, because I saw my grandson, my son, and my daughter, and everybody just kind of flashed before my eyes. I didn't want to leave it like that. I wanted a chance to actually be able to let them know that I'm a good person, that I could be the mother that they need. And this song by Chandra Lynn came on, and it was called Release Me. And that song hit me so hard that I literally hit my knees, and I cried, and I cried, and I was like, God, please help me. I can't do this alone. I don't want this anymore. I can't live like this anymore. Sure enough, I went to rehab the next day, and thanks to Danielle Shepard, I ended up staying over at the Jennifer house.
Kat is just a local person in your community that, has all of these experiences behind her. So my takeaway from it is to increase awareness, increase understanding on homelessness. It's not as scary as we think. It can happen to any of us or any of our loved ones, just with making a couple bad choices or just not having anyone to teach them the right way. So I think we should all be a little more gentle, a little more patient, a little more loving, a little more aware, and in helping people that are living on our streets.
And
so
I just, during my whole recovery this time, I have some amazing people to actually reach out to, because like having supporters when you're going in recovery is the most important thing. I actually have family reaching out to me that I haven't talked to in years, since I was like a teenager, and they're super proud of me. They're always leaving these little good things, like little notes to me on the Facebook and everything else, like how proud they are of me. And it just feels good because God gave me that chance to actually have a second chance at this, and I'm doing it the right way. Even whenever I have bad times and stuff, I pray for Him to get me out of it, to guide me through it, because I don't want to go back to my old lifestyle. I don't feel alone anymore now that I've actually accepted God into my life. Wow. With everything that I went through, all the bad stuff that I went through, it was all a learning experience. Something that got me to where I am today, to where I could help other people. I praise the Lord with all my heart. I'm so tired of people glamorizing drugs. It steals your soul and takes away all that you care about. Here's my story.
God, what is this? Tell me what I gotta do to get forgiveness. Just give me a sign, or I don't know, here's this. A second attempt, cause I missed it. I know I missed it. You mad at me? Is this punishment for all the stuff I did and the way I lived? I wasn't providing the way that I wanted, cause I was on drugs, neglecting my kids. Moms died and I got high and I lied about it. Didn't want to quit. Needed my drugs, needed the feeling to stay. I ain't wanna be sick, I've been through a lot, but you know it all. From the withdrawals and the alcohol, if you can name it, I done did it all. Meth laced with the fentanyl. Is there another way, period? Lately I've been so delirious, angry and furious. Problems, they coming in myriads. Wondering why I'm so serious, curious, questioning when will it stop? Feeling like I'm finna drop. When will it be enough? I cannot tell you at all. Well, let's take it from the top. Got nightmares, night terrors, sleep deprived cause I'm fighting fears, fighting tears. Even though I moved to this new location, it's like the years of my frustrations won't go away. I found love, but it turned to hate. Quizzical, why it's so miserable, getting too cynical, then I would medicate. Multiple nights and days I binge, my pain's too much to comprehend. Prayed, I've sinned, I've lost my mind, I can't explain the days I'm in. Popping pills, but it's not for thrills. Waking up, I got cold chills. It's the worst dream that I've ever had, and I can't escape it, the state I'm in. It's constantly stressed, really distressed, living with things I often regret. I'm searching my mental decisions, behaviors, I'm piecing the puzzle, but nothing connects. Wanna do better, I'm trying to change. Nothing is happening, why is this pain gripping my soul, leaving me torn? I'm bitter and hurting and sworn. I don't wanna die right now, I don't wanna die right now. Everything I ever did wrong in my life is flashing right before my eyes right now. God, are you hearing my prayers right now? Are you even there? I'm stuck in this tunnel with nothing but hurt in my heart, and I'm reaching out hoping you there. Any, many, money, mo. You're the one that's bound to go. Russian roulette, playing with death is a gamble. Why would you play with your soul? Maybe the reason you kept me alive when I flatline is to reach lives. Maybe the reason you kept me alive when I flatline is to reach lives. Flatline is to reach lives. When I flatline is to reach life. It's others that's been fighting this war. They've been lost up on the battlefield, broken and sore. See, you saved me from hell, and I'm grateful for that. So I need to go out and tell these people the facts, that these streets is mean, these drugs steady killing us. Man, it's getting so ridiculous. Giving us hands, perks, prescription drugs just to numb away the pain, and they thinking that it's healing us. Making it worse. Filling up hearses, selling us dreams, giving us curses. That's bodies on bodies and bodies on bodies and bodies on bodies, and they filling up the churches. Not in the way that they need to. Jesus, these people need you.
On May 4th, 2022, my whole life flashed before my eyes. I collapsed after injecting meth laced with fentanyl. I flatlined at the hospital that day. I don't want the same thing to happen to any one of you. By the grace of God, I was given another chance at life. I am alive today to tell you God can and will do the same for you if you surrender.
Yes, so many people came into play in this project, and another special thank you to Christian House Fellowship. They opened up their church for us to come in and do part of this video production and part of this music video. So special thank you to Pastor Tim Jones and his staff.
Be the average hero in your community. Like, you don't have to wear a mask like me, but like, go out there and find something to get involved in. It doesn't matter if cameras on you or anything like that. Like, be those hands and those feet. Be somebody's superhero. Be somebody's average hero. You know, hopefully more people make more average hero songs. Like, don't let this be the only one. Like, I want to go to YouTube one day and see a whole bunch of songs like these. But I hope the song encourages you. Like, she flatlined. She literally died. And she's back.